planets like Saturn. Saturn is not going to allow you to waste any more of your time in bad love situations.
Well, that's good news.
Make sure your mind and your heart stay positive and trusting and ready for all of the good opportunities, soul's growth, and new people that could come into your life that could help propel you forward. Now, Uranus sits in your career house with a difficult square that becomes active May 20th and November 1st. If you're in a dead-end job, partnership, business, you may be making plans to quit or escape. That escape could come as early as March or April. Now, if your efforts are thwarted at that time, change again will come around October. And this will boost your energy and allow you to dream. Now, please be careful, Cancer, when burning the candle at both ends, especially in August between the 5th and the 25th. Also, the May 25th ecliptic energies in your 6th house are going to remind you to check on your health. At that time, I'd like to make sure you have your doctor's appointments, your checkup, your blood work. All of these things are highlighted in your 6th house of health this year. Take care of yourself. Early in the year, get ready to start taking advantage of all of this good Jupiterian energy. May 9th is a great time to recharge, relax privately. We all need downtime, and sometimes we need days where you don't have to talk. Well, anywhere around the 9th of May would do well for you to rejuvenate. Now, if you want to entertain, fun, friends, home, anytime between August 16th and 11th is highlighted. And Neptune in your 9th house is going to give you traveling feet. June, I think I like, after the 20th of the month, and July are going to be great for long-distance travel. So give yourself a gift of travel for your birthday this year. Be careful with getaways, though. Now, I know everybody likes to get out of here in February because we get a lot of snow here in the New York area, but a getaway for you somewhere around February 23rd through March 17th might not work for you. There could be some difficulties with authorities. There could be lost luggage, lost money, reservation issues. So let's protect ourselves. Travel is not highlighted between February 23rd and March 17th. But be fearless in your dreams this year and put those dreams in motion. Careful planning, belief, faith, trust, and releasing the past. Good luck with that year, Cancer.
Sounds good.
Leo. Well, the Uranus square is your 9th house of higher learning, knowledge, beliefs. And it also is going to square your house of work, health, habits, and routines. So your current belief system, your current philosophies may have to change and grow this year. You're going to have to take care of your health this year. You know, Leo rules the heart and the circulatory system. So we want you guys to stay strong and stay healthy. I'll get back into that a little bit later. But this is also a year where career, work, hard work, practical thinking, and attention to details are needed. I want you to take a look at something. Are you being paid well for what you do? Do you know your worth? Do other people in your work arena appreciate you? If not, this is the year to take off, free yourself, and begin anew. I particularly like the time around May 9th for you to release yourself from situations that don't honor you. Not only will you grow financially if you have the courage to leave the past behind, but you may be spurred onto new thoughts about the meaning of life, your worth, who you are, and your life's purpose. So you see how Uranus can take an event and make it even bigger than we would imagine. Opportunities to advance and grow occur throughout the year, but a highlight will happen near June 25th, and I want you to make an effort to become involved with like-minded people, groups, and supportive friends. Support and opportunity abound this year, and the 11th house, which is friends and groups of people, is supported. I want you to use the Mercury retrograde period to get back in touch with old friends, old acquaintances, people that you used to work with, because opportunity abounds here for you to grow and learn many lessons about communication and also about the identity that you may have had in the past that you didn't know about. Oftentimes, we'll say, oh, gee, I'm not such a great artist, and then you meet people who haven't seen you in 10 years, and they say, oh, you were just so gifted. Now, what are you doing with that energy? So keep that in mind. You're suddenly brave. You're a little bolder this year. Now, Leo is the king of the jungle, so brave and bold are certainly part of who you are. But you may have felt a little stymied in the past couple of years. But separate yourself from fantasy. Let's get back to reality, because once again, you can be the king of the jungle. February's full moon on the 25th can help you restructure your financial self. Investments, managing debt, and healing past financial blunders are supported through March 17th, and that was from the full moon on February 25th. Many Leos will escape investments and partnerships that have been unsuccessful. Cut your losses and don't be afraid of minor losses now, rather than major losses later. January 26th, the full moon is square Saturn, and that's going to create a health awareness for you. Are you dieting? Are you exercising? Are you smoking? Are you ingesting too much caffeine? Is there too much drinking going on? Too much aspirin? Too many painkillers? Sugar? Anything like that. This crisis may come from something that we just mentioned. So it's time for change, and you will be called upon to change quickly. You can't think about it. You can't put it off for tomorrow. You've got to do it now to preserve your health. A new health regime in February will be highlighted, and you will see better health by August. You could become addicted to exercise through awakening that vital energy in you. Once August hits us, you're going to feel really snappy. Don't overdo it, Leo. Just keep that in mind. Family secrets, this was interesting, could be exposed this year through that 12th house, along with other people's personal agendas. A change of residence, inheritance issues could arise, and Jupiter in your 12th house of destiny on June 25th, you might have a powerful feeling of connected to something or someone that'll inspire you towards a brand new beginning. Virgo. When you look at Virgo solar chart this year, I'm reminded of Mercury retrograde speech to my clients. Rethink, redo, restructure. In the 3rd house, we're going to remind you to be very methodical, very practical. Pluto's going to help you through some personal transformations this year that actually may have begun already by the time you guys see this on TV. December 26, 2012, which by the time you see this would have passed, through September 22nd, 2013, you have support from those close to you to leave the past behind. You're going to realize your dreams. If you decompress, relax, leave the past behind, take the help that's given to you, and work particularly hard during the summer months. You're at your creative best July 16th through 21st, May 20th and November 1st, June 24th and 25th. March 15th or 16th can bring in people that spur you on and make the rest of this year enlightening and supportive. Be careful about how you perceive others. Don't become so enchanted with others that you don't see them clearly. Now, this is not a classic Virgo thing, so when I saw this, I was surprised. Mercury retrograde, February 23rd through March 17th, with Venus in the 7th house on the 25th of February, can lead you to disillusionment. That's the marker. That's the period. So just keep that in mind, and once we get past the 17th, your eyes clear a bit. Pluto in your 5th house can cause some problems, especially on June 7th, 11th, July 27th, and August 7th. Pluto can be rather demanding and controlling. November 15th, there's a Venus conjunct Pluto, and that's going to awaken you to some very intense emotions. Remember to let go of very unproductive partnerships. poor business investments, poor business partners, and begin anew. June and July are good times to invest in spiritual practices, find a teacher, go on a retreat, take some classes, and March 27th through the 30th is a great time for healthcare appointments. October 14th through December 7th is a great time to take up new sports. The lunar eclipse on May 25th, reorganize your home and get ready to entertain through the summer. Libra. Oh boy, are you intense this year, Libra. You're very interesting to me because I have a childhood friend who's moving through these energies, and I'm kind of stepping back and watching the planets work in her life. Libra is doing a life review, depending upon their age, of course. Maybe a soul review. Who are you? Where you came from, where you're going, what makes you tick. Pluto in the 4th house is making you dig deep into yourself and find your purpose and make you look at why you might have been brought into this world at this time. You know, you make that choice. Nobody makes it for you. Memories are uncovered that have been long buried. Don't be afraid of some of these feelings, even if they're uncovered at a time or with people that make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because these are the very things that are going to empower you forward, both personally and professionally this year. If you're not where you are wanting to be, if you're not growing, you're going to feel the strain this year. You've got to keep moving. Jupiter's going to move into your 10th house of career on June 25th, bringing a fabulous energy for opportunity and advancement. Make the most out of this energy. Increase your money, your self-worth, your love, your happiness, your overall abundance. You're creative, you're gifted, and you're talented. And some long-forgotten talents may be resurrected this year. Some forgotten gifts may be awakened again. Would you stop people-pleasing and focus on you? Be a little selfish this year. Restructure your energy to support your life, your talents, and your goals. Uranus is sitting in your 7th house of relationships, marriages, and partnerships, and you're going to see some surprising happenings there. Maybe your spouse decides to take up archery or something that you thought they would never do. Maybe they actually get up off the couch. Maybe someone who's rather athletic starts getting into something spiritual or yoga or something like that. But through your partners, you're going to be rather surprised. And for yourself, it's time for you to be selfish and do what you need to do for you. If you never went sailing because your partner didn't want to, well, maybe you need to go sailing this year. Maybe you need to go dancing. It's okay to leave the other side home. Let them do what they want to do this year. Professional opportunities towards fulfillment can occur July 17th, December 12th, 2013 through May 24th, 2014. August 20th or 21st can propel you in a new direction, somewhat rather unexpected also. And throughout all of this year, all of this excitement, take care of your health. There's a retrograde again in February on the 23rd through the 17th of March. Avoid excesses, monitor your health, take yourself to the physician. Travel feet hit you June 25th, May 28th, but watch your money this year. You are going to be really tempted to overspend, and you need to focus on money right now. You need to focus on making more of it. Now, October and November are going to be great months for personal reviews of your assets, your worth, what you can do and what you can make. Venus and Neptune are opposed to each other on July 26th, and that will inspire you to focus on spiritual practices, including tapping into unconditional and unconventional methods of experiencing love. Meditation increases your intuition this year. Scorpio. The big news for Scorpio is Saturn is in your sign. It came in October 2012, and it's not leaving until December 23rd, 2014. Saturn is known as the planet of karma and often called the taskmaker. He has been demanding your attention. He has been making you work hard, making you stay rather practical. And anything that has lost its usefulness, if you don't want to let go of it, Saturn is going to take it away. And oftentimes in the astrology world, we will say that. Saturn takes away. Your soul must go on. What you might consider failures are platforms for growth and wisdom. After Saturn's transformation and house cleaning, we always emerge stronger and clearer on our new paths. Oftentimes we see what we want to see, and we ignore what we don't. Well, we're developing new desires and open eyes and a clearer picture and an understanding of, if there's something uncomfortable, look at it right now. Clear it up, deal with it, and let's move on from here. Scorpio can be very slow and methodical in changing, but Uranus is present, squaring your ruler. Especially, you'll see this on May 20th and November 1st. You will be propelled rather quickly in some new directions. Your deep transformations are going to continue until March 16th, 2015. Scorpio's a water sign, and that's emotional and feeling. But Saturn in that sign will tend to restrict your ability to express yourself and feel. It may bring fear amongst your emotional selves. Saturn is trining Neptune on June 11th and July 19th, and that's going to help you open up that well of feelings so that you can discuss your past, your dreams, and your future. July 16th to 20th is a great time for relaxing, for some fun and travel. Big happenings in your 5th house this year, from February 1st through March 12th. You're going to have all of 7 planets walking through that 5th house of love, joy, creativity, and fun. Have fun, play, and enjoy, because a little kink is going to be thrown into your energy somewhere around that retrograde, February 23rd through March 17th. This could create misunderstandings that could kind of stop the flow of love, at least temporarily. Your ability to heal misunderstandings comes between June 11th and July 19th, and any barriers to intimacy can be released at that time. So now let's get to the work arena. Now, work has been so stressful for you for quite a while, and there have been elements of anger, resentment, mistrust, and that's going to continue, unfortunately, a little bit. Decisions must be made, the air must clear, you've got to set new boundaries, or you must move on. Make sense of a lot of the things going on around you. Don't just assume you think you know what's going on in your business or partnerships. You need to investigate here. No investment risks this year. Be your true calculating self. Think things through. Be careful with others, and don't believe any get-rich-quick schemes. Homes and family, that can bring you much pleasure this year. Many of you will be redecorating. Many of you will buy second homes so that your family can join and enjoy you and enjoy these homes. Some members will have new paths ahead of them. You may travel with family, and June 25th might be a place to travel to your ancestral self. Let's say your family comes from Germany, or you come from Norway, or you come from Italy. It's a good time to create opportunities to go back, especially with family members. Take a look at your origin and your family history. Do a little discovery there. Look for quality in relationships this year. And also unconventional medicine and health. Rebuild the immune system, support your bones, revamp your diet, add supplements, and especially if your body burns more than you can eat, and find an exercise you love and get out there and do it. Sagittarius, let's begin with your ruler, Jupiter in Gemini in the 7th house of partnerships until June 25th, 2013. Sag has been benefiting from this opposition by encouraging growth, even when they are not wanting or seeing opportunities. You're revamping your image. You're putting yourself on the path to opportunity, and this can bring about the most amazing and unexpected opportunities this year. Be your usual, mutable, and adaptable self, and watch opportunities find you. Gemini can be superficial, so guard yourself against those who see you superficially. Because of Sagittarius' light, youthful, bright personality, many people fall in love with them rather quickly, and then they find out the depth and the intensity of this fire sign, and then they're very put off by their strong opinions and their need for freedom. But once seasoned in life, Sagittarians will often recognize the pitfalls of how people fall in and out of love with them so quickly. And relationships built on assumptions and chemistry will be very, very short-lived again this year. You're glowing, Sag, so don't be fooled by those who are superficial. You're ready to look for deeper unions, and the full moon on October 18th will either deepen a relationship or end it. So obviously earlier in the year, you're going to have the opportunity to get involved. Your ability to grow your enormous discriminating ability, your ability to take energy and create and inspire others and move mountains is going to be highlighted this year. February 25th, you have a full moon in Virgo, and that's going to help you make some strong career decisions. It's around September 25th that will allow you to perfect whatever you begin early in the year. Hone your skills and your expertise. You might be beginning a new business, you might be expanding a business, and you might be learning new things in order to help create. April 20th, Mars enters Taurus in your 6th house of health. It's a rather sobering influence. And then a solar eclipse on May 9th asks you to change your routines, work out, change your diet. Don't do anything excessively. Just eat properly. And fire sign Sagittarius, please, sleep. I know you don't like to waste time sleeping, but it's something that you need. And we're finding out more and more that we need more sleep. This is the time of the year to take care of yourself. Neptune, in the solar 4th house. Now that might encourage a move or redecorating. It's best to wait until March 25th to begin, but there might be some newness around your home. Now Sagittarius loves travel, but stay home on January 26th. That day bothered me a lot. It speaks of trouble in travel, possible legal troubles, a little bit of energy that, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Is anybody going to, die or fall apart? No, I don't see anything like that. But I just didn't like that day, and that's January 26th. After that, before that, I'm good. August 5th through the 14th is the best time of the year for getting away. Spiritually, you're really being pushed to face your fears and accept new challenges. The new moon on November 3rd could cause a lot of pain, especially emotionally. But but there's a new beginning coming here. Go with people who offer quality and opportunity. Okay, now 5 minutes, you said.
Yeah, so you have to kind of go fast through Capricorn, and how many got left?
Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.
All right, go quick. If you have to cut off the little details that you don't need.
Okay. All right, Capricorn. The highlights for this sign this year. You're building new businesses. Your time frame begins to build, I would say March. Now, the great transformer Pluto, this is a very heavy planet, is in your sign of destiny until December 23rd, 2014. Capricorn likes to control, and you guys are always in control. Well, not this year. You're being forced in directions. You're taking responsibility for past actions, and you're going to be doing this until March 16, 2012. Do you have opportunities for new businesses? Absolutely. Could you make money this year? Absolutely. Do you have opportunities for love? Yes, but love gets tricky. I could say that you could be involved in a relationship right now that anywhere around June, you might recognize that this person might not be the one for you. People are challenging you, not allowing you to control. Controlling other people, telling other people what to do, that's a Capricorn fault because they really trust themselves and they are the builders of the zodiac. But this year you have to live and let live, and you've got to trust love, not a situation that feels comfortable. The universe is also trying to open your heart. If that's too uncomfortable for you, your drive, your ambition is going to come right back, and you're going to put most of your time into building businesses and making money. Travel, oh, there's a lot of travel this year for you. Part of it is going to be business. But somewhere around October 21st and November 10th, I want you to be careful of mixed up reservations, delays, and difficulties. That Mercury retrograde could give you a very hard time. How do you survive this year? New philosophies, journeys, and altered states of consciousness might help you release who you were and move you into you. Aquarius, poor Aquarians, you have a fabulous year this year, and I don't have much time to tell you about it. I will say this: inspiration, fun, and play. You're a giver, but this year, give to you. You have a tremendous potential to, while being rather lighthearted, stumble over opportunities, creativity, and people that want to promote you, help you, and drive you into a brand new direction. It's time to repair your image It's time to treat yourself kindly. It's time to spend time and money on yourself. And the only fly in the ointment this year is November 3rd. I think that a solar eclipse might upset you emotionally. You'll recover, you'll review your goals, and you'll go forward. You need to take care of your health this year, strengthen the immune system. You know how to do it. Food is medicine, exercise, rest. And the other thing, you might find love this year, something or someone that fits you. Pisces, oh my God, this is such a great year for you guys. You're going to let go of the past, people that have held you back. You have new love in front of you. My only problem with you, Pisces, is do you believe it? Are you going to take the chance? You also could build a business rather creatively. Your heart and soul, your desires can be recognized. New love can come into your life. But what do Pisceans do? They go, oh, nah, it can't be right. That can't be for me. Cut that out this year, Pisces. Also, you're going to have some brand new health professionals come into your arena through others. Just the way love could be right under your nose. It could be at work. It could be in the neighborhood. Take advantage of all the good coming your way. Your professional goals get a super boost, by the way, in July.
And that's it?
Oh, sure. I think we just ran out of time.
What about the country real quick?
Okay. The country, the universe. You know, when we had this storm up here, I thought to myself, God is angry.
Yeah.
And what he's trying to show us is stop thinking about the material things. Start thinking about each other.
Yeah, you're right. We should.
And when we work as a unit, a community, the communication between all of us gets a whole lot better. And then we can vote on our administrations positively and productively rather than being splayed and separated into different ideologies and different groups. That's not going to help the country. Through a series of unexpected and forceful events, the worst will not happen in a democratic happening. You know, we always say when the Republicans are in, all of the higher end businesses do well. Real estate does well, money does well, and in democratic years, we flounder. But because of those Uranus-Pluto squares, the worst will not happen because we're going to be forced into, number one, humanity, humility, and rebuilding.
And maybe some spirituality too.
Well, that comes with the humanity.
Good. Excellent. Well, so we did it again, another year. Yes. And I appreciate you coming in to do this, and I'm sure that our audience will hopefully, you know, get something out of their readings, their predictions. And they'll be doing good with them. There's quite a few signs there have some good stuff to look forward to.
Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, unfortunately, you were many of the highlighted signs this year, and we're running out of time in the studio this year. You know, things change with TV all the time. Sometimes we have a little more time. But if you ever need to get in touch with me, can I do that?
Go ahead.
You can call at 718-987-6929, and I would certainly help those signs, the Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, that might have questions and did not get enough information today.
That was 718?
987-6929.
Okay, very good. And thank you so much for coming in. And take care, everybody. Good night.
Bye-bye. Happy 2013.
Happy 2013, that's right.